The gold standard treatment for OCD, obsessive compulsive disorder, is ERP, exposure and response prevention. However, for those of you who've tried ERP, or for therapists who have tried engaging in therapy with a person with OCD by using exposure and response prevention, you'll likely have come across different challenges with the treatment that can become a big obstacle to someone being able to implement the treatment and actually getting better. So in this month's newsletter and blog, I discuss 10 common treatment challenges that come up with OCD and some potential solutions. Here are the challenges. First, someone with OCD might ask, how do I differentiate OCD doubt versus genuine doubt, regular doubt that I need to actually, think about and problem solve? Or someone might say, do I really have OCD? How do I know for sure I have OCD? Or even if I have OCD, who says this specific trigger is an OCD trigger? Another issue is the double bind issue, where someone, for example, feels a need to enter a room always with their right foot, and so the exposure or the response prevention is to enter the room with the left foot. But now, they feel like they must enter with their left foot, and so the treatment says, okay, so now go in with your right foot, and you kind of go back and forth. How to deal with that kind of issue? Sometimes also, exposures can turn into compulsions, where someone is doing an exposure again and again and again. Or someone might say, I understand ERP and how it works, but when I'm triggered, I feel so stuck, I can't actually engage in the treatment. Another issue that comes up is someone with OCD might say, how do I make decisions about real life issues when every time I try making a decision, I just keep obsessing about it instead of being able to come to an actual conclusion? Another issue is staying motivated throughout the treatment, because it could be a challenging treatment to stay motivated to keep doing the hard work. Or sometimes people do exposures and say, I'm doing an exposure, but I'm feeling the same from the beginning of the exposure to the end of the exposure. The anxiety or the distress is not going down. Someone else might say, I'm doing exposures and I'm doing the work, but I'm not getting better over a span of a couple of weeks or a couple of months. What's going wrong? And last, someone might say that, and this is actually a very common one, that even though I'm engaging in the treatment and I'm refraining from engaging in the urge, I'm refraining from engaging in my compulsion, even though I have the urge to do it, the problem is I have this unresolved itch that I feel like I still can't shake, and it's very bothersome. How do I deal with that? So these are some common challenges that come up in the OCD treatment, and you can check out my website, adopsychologycenter.com, where I post videos on topics on OCD, including this one, and also this month's newsletter and blog addresses these 10 challenges specifically, with giving multiple solutions for each of these challenges. Hope it helps. Take care.